Hey guys, how you doing today? I wanted to do an update on my air layering. This is uh, my Philodendron Ecuadoriense. As you can see, I can't show you all of her. Well, here I can. Hold on. As you can see, she goes all the way up there, and the lighting is horrible. It's a very, very cloudy day today, but what I want to do is, I also did, if you guys remember, I also did my philodendron horsehead. Now, she is not doing anything yet as far as roots. Um, I checked on her a few days ago, and what I ended up doing was putting 2 bags across this because I was having such a hard time keeping the moss moist. So I used this is sticky saran wrap, and it has been really, really helping on top of the regular saran wrap. So we will untie. Now I could see roots coming out the other day. Um, and I don't know if I will be cutting this today or leaving it on a little bit longer, but let me get this untied. Okay, got that untied. That took forever, and it wasn't even in a knot. God. Okay, let's see what we got here. So I thought I seen some roots. Might have just been the moss, but don't really think that it was. Oh, moss is really sticking together. Yeah, I can see they're not as long as I thought they were. It was probably, oh look, well there's a big root right there. I'm trying to be very careful because I don't want to break any roots. Yeah, she has, oh, I'm getting moss everywhere, obviously. She's got some really nice, longer roots on here. I hope that you guys can see, because the lighting is just so horrible today. We're cold and cloudy again, but you can see there's a root here. There's little roots down here. It's actually looking pretty good. They're all over right here and here. That looks really nice. So, oh, here's another big long one right here. So I think what I'm going to do, she is a little farther along than I thought she was. So what I am going to go ahead and do is cut down below the roots, and then I got to untie her I've got her on a pole holding this top part up. And then, so what I'm going to do is untie all this, cut her, and then we will go in and get her potted up. I'm going to use the moss that she was in and some coconut coir that will help keep her moist and keep those roots growing. And I'm also going to use a little bit more rooting hormone so that she continues to do what she's doing. So before, I'm going to cut it, and then I will untie the ties up here that I have her on because I don't want it to fall. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make my cut right under here. I want to make sure I'm not cutting any roots. Make my cut right there. And then I am going to untie her from the pole on the top, and then we will go in the kitchen and get her potted up. Okay guys, here she is. This is the whole piece. And then there are her roots. I'm not going to pull that spag moss off because I don't want to break any roots. And I know you guys probably can't see all that great, but she does have some really nice roots. So, now what I want to do is, okay, before I get her potted up, I am going to go ahead and wrap this here section. I'm going to rewrap her in the spag moss to get another cut off of her. So I'm going to, oh shoot, I forgot my rooting hormone. Hold on. Okay. I am going to air layer her right here at this node. I'm going to lay my bag down here. Put my spag on it. I'm going to get a little bit more. I'm going to do the same thing with this second piece. And then I'm going to put my rooting hormone. I'm going to just sprinkle it over the top here. Then I'm going to lay this over. Oh, I can't see, that leaf keeps getting in the way. I really like this method. Pretty easy to take care of. You just got to make sure that your spag is staying wet. Well, not wet, but you want it to stay moist. And I've been using my self-sticking saran wrap, the press and seal, and that was actually working a lot better for me, keeping it a little bit wetter and being able to conform it to around the moss and the stem. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pot her up. I'm going to put her in this pot, and then I'm going to use, got a pole here to stabilize her, because she is very tall. But what I want to do is I'm going to rewrap this part of her in moss and then pot her in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of spag. I'm going to sprinkle some more rooting hormone on, and then down here and a little bit more in the moss where I'm going to be wrapping her. I'm just going to kind of wrap it around her already rooted out portion. Set her down here. And then I'm going to tie her up to the pole. This is such a beautiful plant, but I want to make my plant fuller. So, okay, I got her down in the soil here. I got her all staked up. And with this press and seal, I won't have to tie anything around her. Okay, so now I'm just going to, I got her down here on top of the cocoa coir, and then spag around her roots, and then, oh, I gotta reach. I'll press it down a little tight, but I'm being careful because I don't want to hurt the roots that she's already got. And I also want to be able to make the plant and the post stable. And I should probably find like another dish, something heavy to put her in. I'm going to secure her right here also. Then I might try to find some racks or something to stick behind the post so it holds up. Okay, I went in and got some lava rock. I'm just going to secure the post. Oh! Secure the post down here. I'm just kind of lightly laying the rocks around until her roots get hold and she sinks into that soil a little bit better. And then what I'll do is I'll try to find another container because this is a very light container, but I wanted to use the see-through pot because then I can see what the roots are doing. Oh shoot, I'll have to try to pick that tag off. That's right where my roots are going to be. But I might even have to try to figure a way with a piece of wire to hold this back. Let's see what I can find. Okay, I got a piece of wire and I found a clay pot. I am just going to set this down in the clay pot like this. And then I'm going to take my wire, and this pot has holes in it, so what I'm going to do is see this hole right here? What I'm going to do is figure out how long of a wire I need, first of all. Just something to steady her is all I'm doing. Okay, that should work. So, I want to cut my wire like this. As soon as her roots start getting heavier, I will take her out of this pot and pot her in with the original plant. That is my goal. So I'm just going to take this wire and I'm going to kind of, I'm going to do this. And just kind of stick that wire down in the hole. That'll just secure the pole in the plant for the time being. There, that should work out pretty good for now, and we will keep an eye on this and keep an eye on, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap the saran wrap. I used twice, so it's getting kind of less sticky, but so there she is, the air layering, the second part of it on her. She has just been growing and growing and growing, and I absolutely love this plant. She's very, very pretty, and I will water her in really well, and then I'll take her in and set her next to my original plant. And like I said, when her roots get more established, I will be potting her in to the pot of the mother plant, because I want this plant to be fuller. So, and then I will do the same thing with the second air layering that I'm doing on this plant, and I'll get a nice bushy plant out of that, and I'll keep you guys updated, and we will see how this process plays out. I'm going to sprinkle a little more rooting hormone in there. And in another week or two, we will check my horsehead philodendron. I also want to do this method on a couple more plants, so I will keep you updated on those too. So, alright guys, you have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.